Future Trunks' timeline is sad and depressing. Most of the heroes died, and what's worse is that with the death of Piccolo, the Earth Dragon Balls disappeared. But the Namekian Dragon Balls were still there, and we've seen them use them before. So why didn't Future Trunks just use those and bring everybody back? Hey, how's it going? My name is Raph, and welcome to Dragon Ball Code, the place where all we do is talk about Dragon Ball. And today we're talking about why Future Trunks didn't use the Namekian Dragon Balls in the future to bring everybody back. So, as a recap, in the future, Goku gets a heart virus and dies. After that, Android 17 and Android 18 appear and they destroy everything. The Z Warriors try to take on the androids and put a stop to their evil ways, but they were all killed, except for Gohan. With the death of Piccolo, any chance of reviving the heroes perished because the Earth Dragon Balls were turned into stone. When this happened, Future Trunks was just a baby, so Gohan decided to train him and become his mentor. They trained for a lot of years, but even though they were strong and both Super Saiyans, Gohan was killed. And yeah, in the manga, Gohan helps Trunks become a Super Saiyan during their training. But in the anime, Trunks becomes a Super Saiyan after Gohan dies, which I like better because it's more dramatic. Nonetheless, he becomes a Super Saiyan, but he still loses against the androids. And here's where this question comes in. Why didn't they use the Namekian Dragon Balls if Bulma had seen them before and knew that they could use them? The answer is pretty simple. Once the Namekians were ready to leave Earth, they used their Dragon Balls to be transported to a new planet. So the dragon picked a random planet similar to theirs and he sent them there. This planet could literally be anywhere in the universe, and since they didn't know where it was, they didn't have the coordinates to get there. The only reason Goku was able to get there in the present timeline was by using the instant transmission from King Kai's planet. Trunks neither knew who King Kai was, nor he knew how to do the instant transmission, so it would have been impossible for him using that method. Bulma could have probably built a ship to get there, like her father did, but she didn't know where the planet was, so it would have been pointless. So that's why they didn't use the Namekian Dragon Balls to revive everyone. They didn't know how to get there. And if you're thinking, oh, maybe the people that were dead in the afterlife could have talked to them through King Kai. Well, I think that maybe the Z Fighters didn't even have their bodies because that was all Kami's work. Maybe Goku, but he was probably training somewhere and didn't know what was going on Earth. Like he didn't know that he had a 7-year-old. But let's say that somehow they got to New Namek and they used the Dragon Balls. Well, they only had 3 wishes. With those 3 wishes, they could only revive 3 people. Goku couldn't be revived because he had died of a natural cause, so the only ones left to revive would have been Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta. Piccolo could have probably merged with Kami to get stronger, but in reality, they wouldn't have had a chance against the androids. Remember, in the present timeline, they were training for 3 years very hard, knowing that the androids were coming. And when they came, they were still not strong enough. And you could say that the future timeline is a plot hole, that they could have used the hyperbolic time chamber to get stronger. There's a million things that you could say that could probably save the future timeline. But the truth is that this timeline is meant to be like this. Dark and grim. That way the stakes would be higher and it would make our new future hero rise. So let's just say that they didn't use the Namekian Dragon Balls because they didn't know where the Namekians were. What do you think? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.